If you'd like to purchase Magic Online cards with event tickets while logged in on Magic Online, look at MTGO Academy's selection by trading our official bot, Academy Sellbot. You can find it in the Magic Online trading area or add it to your buddy list.
Round number 2, we are underway here, and this looks pretty good to me. We're not gonna ship this one back. Here is, nah, maybe not. So this is interesting. Vaporkin is an interesting draw here because what the hell did I play this? The heck did that happen? I guess it doesn't matter because I'm just going to play the Vaporkin. But what I was going to say is, after he played this, I was just going to play the Hypnotic Siren. And now I'm going to play the Vaporkin to try to trade it off with Loyal Pegasus. And I probably am just going to play Hypnotic Siren as well next turn to try to trade it off with one of these two, with something. But I considered playing Hypnotic Siren turn 1 before, and I think that's still actually a totally reasonable play, but it worked out okay because Vaporkin gets a trade for the Pegasus. But we clearly want this game to go long. We've got bombs in our hand here. And what does he have? A Mastiff. That's annoying. He's not going to offer this trade, I'm assuming. And he's going to start tapping and beating down. Yeah, I like his plan. I like our draw. Font McFauntersons. Or I can just pin this thing to the earth. Basically, the question is, do I want to take 3 next turn, or do I want to make sure this font gets rolling? Yeah, I think I can just take a turn here to pin. Pin beats. Now we take 2 instead. It's not like we get to use the mana next turn for the font anyway, so. So let's play font. Attack. Let's unattack. If he wants to battle into it, I'll trade Immortal's Resolve for this thing. Plus, a lot of his stuff is bounce spells anyway. Philosopher, sure. I don't think he's going to attack now. Good. So this all worked out nicely. Sack this thing. Get a island, I suppose. Doesn't really matter. Warwing Siren. That's a pretty good draw, too. I think I'm just going to go for Rise of Eagles here, though. Because if he has a counter spell. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think we want that, actually. So he's going to tap down something here. Or attacker. All right, that's fine. Anyway, I like Rise of Eagles because I'd rather have it get countered. I invited you, sir. Or maybe I didn't. There we go. Now we got it. Attack, he says. All right, so what we need to do here is go like this. We don't want to get blown out. He obviously has a combat trick. He's got a Johnny's Presence or something like that. Maybe Dauntless Onslaught. And we need to get it out of his hand. But what we don't need to do is throw away both of our Eagles. Yeah, so it was a Johnny's Presence. And that's just perfect. Like, it's exactly what we want it to happen right there. So, yeah, I think we can just beat. And play the big boy. Say go. He can tap it and hit us for a couple. But we're 1 mana away from activating it, which would keep the Akroan Massive sort of permanently locked down. Ooh, Strength from the Fallen. So I think what we want to do here is run Warwing Siren out. We can definitely attack with Kraken because we've got Mortal's Resolve. Otherwise, we couldn't. We could play around Excoriate if we want. I mean, the fact is, if we get to activate this, these things will clean up the mess quite nicely anyway. So let's see what he wants us to do. He's going to tap at Kraken, so we can't play around Excoriate in that case anyway. And let's beat down. Okay. Excoriate exiles, so Mortal's Resolve isn't going to do it anyway. Snarecaster. Well, that'll get him some damage here. He can hit us for 4 this turn. Yeah, but then he's got to tap his Mastiff, which is pretty bad news for him. Yeah, so I think he's just going to whack us for 2. He might just need to hit us here. I mean, he's kind of banking on us missing a land drop. Because if we hit a land drop, he's not going to get much use out of his thing anyway. So, oh good, he's playing more. And he's even leaving us in a great spot here. So let's Monstrous. So he's tapped his, he doesn't have 4 mana available. So we want to tap 1, 2, 3, 4. Battle mode. He's forced to chump block here. I actually think I played that incorrectly. Not terribly. Chances he gets out of this are very slim. But I think I should have just left. I should have tapped this down. That way he's forced to block with this, or this. Just a real creature as opposed to one that was expendable. Small things, but it matters. So we never saw anything for Mortal's Resolve from him. So that one's hard to say. His deck is kind of tempo-based. I think we can even put in another Satyr Wayfinder. I think they're just really annoying for him. You know, same thing along the lines of Hypnotic Siren in that game where like we just play it early and it just he has a hard time getting through it. Maybe not. We have double that. We've got, well, Vaporkin's okay, but Astronomer. No, but none of these things really do a great job of blocking, it turns out. Probably can cut a Nylea's Presence. I think I want the combat tricks against him. All right, let's try this. The old 2, 4, 5, 6. We need to hit lands to make this thing work. We have a Voyage's End, though. Yeah, I think I can keep it. We're on the draw here. I've got a Voyage's End to keep him off our back. Oh, now we've even got a font as well. That's lovely. That is positively lovely. Yeah, we don't really care about that guy too much, especially now that we drew this. Go. All right. That's annoying because then it kind of, well, it doesn't blank this guy, but it makes him a lot worse. But we're not going to panic here. We just need to start hitting land drops, and I think we're going to be fine. No, what am I doing? Wait. Okay, your turn. So we're missing this land drop, which is annoying, but we drew a pretty darn good card here. And it's not like our Melita Astronomer can't block. We can still block. It's just we don't get to eat his creatures, which is lame. And if he goes for some big play, we can Voyage's End. And if not, we're going to font. Hypnotist, sure. And a Loyal Pegasus too, geez, okay. Font for a forest. Draw another 6-drop. Obviously, we just need more lands. I think I'm just going to bounce this, actually. I'm actually going to keep that, too, even though it's not a land. So what this theoretically does is keep him from attacking at all. If he's got some type of tempo play, he can get us on this. But if not, He really can't attack because he doesn't want to lose this. All right, so he's got a trick. Sure, that's fine. Can't really do anything about a trick anyway. Oh, maybe he doesn't have a trick. Sweet. That play worked. Wing it up. Say go. Not many cards we'd rather have than just a land, but a flying 1/3 against this board is actually pretty nice. Impressive raise. And now he can't attack because he has deep water. That one of them will survive. And he's got Battle-Wise Valor here too. Crypsis. Crypsis doesn't do a ton there, but I guess it makes sense. Okay, so we're one land away from this. That's good news. This could be time for Sudden Storm. Yeah, I think this is interesting. I can also just pass the turn because I can block. I can just pay and block with this thing. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. And if not, I'll Sudden Storm. He's going to get one of these triggers. I'm assuming he has to put it on this. But he still gets to block. Yeah, nothing. All right. So I think I Sudden Storm here. Locking down these two, probably. I want to get the Scry, to be honest. Pin. No, I think I can bottom pin here. It's fine, but we just need to hit lands like that one. Oh, the decisions. I think I'm going to say go. I'm get a little greedy here, perhaps. Maybe I just Fated Intervention right now, actually. Is he really going to attack me? Actually, maybe I just pressing. I have so many good options here. I'm just going to play the Chimera. Say go. Chosen, not great here. Play a Rise of Eagles, get some scries going on here. Font of Fortunes, do I want you? Kind of. Guess I kind of do want that. We're going to need more gas after this. We've stabilized pretty decently here, but you know, if he goes land, Sea God's Revenge or something, we're going to be in trouble. So I think we'll be okay with this. Wingsteed Rider, sure. Kraken isn't great here. Alright, we hit our land anyway. Let's just crack this and then plan on Fated Interventioning. I think I need to save it. Let's see, you can block. He doesn't really have any great blocks here. Would be totally fine getting rid of this. Good. Take that. That just reduces the chances of a blowout. Ooh. Speaking of a blowout. Don't have nullify. Thank you. I guess I could have attacked with these. Yeah, I should have definitely just swung in with those. I mean, attacking him for 9. He has no good blocks. I'm just scared of him hitting this thing with something and getting us, but that's probably an unfounded fear. Strength goes for 1. Just 1 right now, because our other creature is a Rise of Eagles. Which is just funny. Alright, well, let's activate this thing. He's going to have to use this. Oh no, he's got something. Reprisal. I still get to do this, right? No, I guess not. Alright, stack here. Now I'm a little scared. He's got so many creatures. Here we go. Interesting attack. I guess if he just has any way to target this thing again, if he just has like a Johnny's Presence, we just pretty much can't win, I don't think. Is there any way we can play around that? Pretty rough. Why is he keeping this alive? Like, why wouldn't you just attack with everything? I think we just have to make the obvious blocks here and just sort of hope that it works out for us. This has us taking 6 up to 8 potentially. All right. I mean, because if he just targets this thing, what are we supposed to, I don't think we have any blocks that really work. Oh, it actually worked. It's kind of sweet. Although this guy's now lethal. He's at 14. Play chorus, I guess, and say go. Should just have us dead here. Tappity Tappersons. Yeah, and we die. Yeah, I was scared of that this whole time. That something along those lines would happen. Now he draws Sea Gods. Cost 6. Sea Gods. Okay. All right, well, we got a much better feel for his deck. What do we want to do about it? I think I like the changes that we made. Yeah, Rise of Eagles is good against him. Mortal's Resolve is good. Yeah, everything looks fine to me. Similar to last time. I think I'm going to keep this one again, though. We have so many good 2-drops that we can draw that help get us out of this, and if something really goes awry, we can Voyage's End here. It's not a bad draw. This is not one of those great 2-drops for us. We just really want Voyaging Satyr, Wayfinders, but that's fine. Sad. Just have to say go here. Philosopher, surely. All right, well, we know what we're doing. We're blocking. Then he's going to Johnny's Presence. Then I'm going to bounce something. I guess I bounce this guy still, even though he's going to get the triggers here. But we don't lose our dude. And we pin to the earth this thing still. Say go. And hope we hit a land. If we hit a land, I think we're in pretty decent shape. Depending on what he does here. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, I think we're going to lose this one, kids. The guy's pretty sweet. Phalanx Leader's a pretty rough one. We have a slow draw here. All right, that helps. Chorus. Go. I guess we are one land away from being in decent shape here, actually. That way we can Fated Intervention. Trade off for one of these, potentially. If we don't hit a land, we get to keep deploying threats. This is going to be a little closer, but this thing really screws it up. Take the 4. He's going to put it on this. But we actually get to block on the ground if he does that. Yeah, we're not dead. He puts it here. He taps this. We take 2 in the air. Yeah, I think we're just a little bit too far behind here. I think I need to Fated Intervention, and I think I need to do it right now. Yeah, because like these cards are not going to do it for us. We have to find a bounce spell or something similar, and we have to do it very quickly. Or a flyer. Second flyer would be good. Second flyer. Taps this, we jump block here. No, that wasn't the right one. Ah, yeah, it's lethal too. Sudden Storm? Don't be a Wingsteed Rider. Oh, it's an art. He's just equipping. Warwing Siren. So we're dead. All right. Just the right draw to really snap us off here. But his deck looks really good. I mean, mono white, are you kidding me? This deck's sweet. Our deck's sweet too, but his deck's really sweet. All right, so we couldn't quite get there, but I liked our deck a lot. I think it was really good. I think his deck was really good too, though, and sometimes you just run into a deck that's well suited to kicking the crap out of you. I mean, what does our deck do about a Crowan Mastiff? You know, we're blue-green. We don't get to kill that. The only way we can do it is like, you know, fighting it or whatever. And we took whatever it was, bounce spell over it or something. So, you know, you don't really have outs to that card. So it does get rough. I mean, blue-green I think is the best 2-color combo, but it is weak to some things. And that dog is one of them. If you guys want to send me an email, you can do so lr@lrcast.com. And if you'd like to follow me on Twitter, my name is Marshall_LR. It's a great place to say hi or ask questions or whatever. And for everything limited resources, lrcast.com is where you want to go. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next week.